Minesh-shaytanir-rajim. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. We have discussed in the previous lecture applications of plant tissue culture, and I have told you the names of various applications or advantages of plant tissue culture. That is number first, micropropagation; number second, rapid colonial propagation; third, somocolonial variations; androgenic haploids; anther culture; embryo culture or embryo rescue; transgenic plants; virus-free plants; induction and selection of mutants; and protoplast technology or protoplast culture. In the previous lecture, we have discussed the first application, that is micropropagation. Micropropagation has two methods, and it is done by two ways. Number first, that is production of multiple shootlet production, and number second is that is somatic embryogenesis or embryo regeneration. Now we will take up the second application, that is a rapid colonial propagation. And this is the second application of plant tissue culture, rapid colonial propagation. We know that a colon is a group of individuals or cells derived from a single plant or cell through vegetative propagation. And a colon is a group of individuals. It is a group of uniform individuals, similar individuals or cells derived from a single plant or a single cell through vegetative propagation. And a colon is a uniform population individual organism plant cell yus hasil kara ek single plant pet ya ek single cell pet through vegetative propagation. Vegetative propagation kara छ तमिक मतलब गो यम ते cells आसा they are similar क्योंकि अश वुछा टिश्यू कल्चर युस मेन प्रोडक्ट फर्स्ट प्रोडक्ट that is callus तेल अस वुछो callus is an undifferentiated mass of cells and callus is also a uniform mass of cells. Callus is a uniform mass of अगर वुछो suspension cultures में तति यम different individuals produce kara they are produced from a single X plant by a single cell by mitotic divisions. Therefore all the cells or plants produced from a tissue culture, from a cell or from a callus by the tissue culture method, they are uniform, that is they are clones of each other, and it produces a uniform population of individuals, what we call as clones. And that too, these clones they can be produced rapidly, they can be produced quickly. Therefore all the plants or cells regenerated have same genotype and phenotype. यानी यम ते cells is produced kara by plant tissue culture they are produced from the same cell by mitotic divisions to mitosis khasiyat to produce the daughter cells which are quantitatively as well as qualitatively similar to the parent cell, which are exactly similar to the parent cell. That means it produces a uniform population of individuals which are similar both genotypically as well as phenotypically, and this uniform population of individuals which are genotypically and phenotypically same, this is called clone. And this is the most important application of this plant tissue culture, that is to produce clones, that too rapidly, to produce clones. This is the second application. Now third application, that is somocolonal variations. क्योंकि अश वुछा यम हसा individuals produced by this plant tissue culture, they are uniform. They are uniform. Need the genetic variations. Magar aim allow is wucha ki genetic variations. Some genetic variations arise in the individuals produced by plant tissue culture. And though they are uniform, though mostly they are uniform, but still kun saat variations arise gasa. Some genetic variations arise due to one or the other reason, and the individuals produced in the same tissue culture, in the same medium, though generally they are uniform, but some genetic variations arise there. But some genetic variations arise there. These variations are called somoclonal variations. Any the variations which are produced in the individuals, in the clones, produced in the same culture, in the same nutrient medium, they are called somoclonal variations. They are called somoclonal, and these variations, they have been very useful. They have been very useful in a number of plants. They have been very useful to develop several useful variations. These variations have been found to be very useful to develop several very useful variations. Several useful variations in a number of plants. In a number of plants. Any varihan plantan machis variations which arise in the same culture, which we call a somoclonal variation. Somoclonal variations is istemal kara to develop several useful variations in a number of plants. For example, short duration sugarcane. Short duration sugarcane. Short duration sugarcane. This akh gene yus hasa produced gasa in the populations produced in a tissue culture. In a tissue culture, that is short duration. Rust resistance in maize. Rust resistance in maize. Because our maize यह फेस करा डिजीज फंगल डिजीज यथ रस्ट मगर दपा अत टिश्यू कल्चरस मज हसा जीन प्रोड्यूस गथा which is resistant to this rust disease. So we produce this rust resistant gene in maize by somoclonal variations, and then use this gene for developing this character in the maize, that is it we make it rust resistant. We make it rust resistant. Number fourth application is that is production of androgenic haploids या anther culture या anther culture यानी यह अक ब्याक application अमिच उस दपा यम हसा haploids यानी containing single set of chromosomes, they are of fundamental importance. Haploids are of fundamental basic importance. They have basic importance in genetic and plant breeding. In genetics and plant breeding. Yमन हसा fundamental importance genetics to plant breeding maz. Kyaz अस हसा चुक अख एंथर अकिस एंथरस मंच आसा thousands of haploid cells यमन अस वनान pollen grains. Itkan hasa heko by anther culture we can produce large number of haploids, यमन अस वनान androgenic haploids, and produced from the androecium. Haploids produced from the, we can produce thousands of androgenic haploids by anther culture, by this method. And अस वनुन अख anther अस वनुक यम pollen grains अस करुक culture एकस culture mediums में एक nutrient mediums में इत कन करुक large number of haploids produce. तो अमै haploids लगन अस पत जरूरत to produce homozygous diploids. If we want to produce homozygous diploids, generally diploids they are heterozygous. Magar we can produce homozygous diploids by plant tissue culture in only 2 to 3 years. 2 to 3 वहरन मज हको androgenic haploids तब्दील कर into homozygous diploids which otherwise takes a long time. अगर अस by conventional methods यथो homozygous diploids produce करें यह छु वारियाह मुश्किल, it is very difficult, बल्कि mostly it is impossible, but by this plant tissue culture we can produce androgen, we can produce homozygous diploids in 2 to 3 years, in 2 to 3 years. युतुय ne कह बल्कि haploids यम छु, they are also useful in induction of mutations. अगर इस mutation अख यूजफुल म्यूटेशन इंड्यूस यथो करें तो बे एंड म्यूटेशन ब्रीडिंग, चूंकि म्यूटेशन ब्रीडिंग तो मे अम ब्रो पार्नमित कित कन बाय म्यूटेशन ब्रीडिंग अख डिजायरेबल अख यूजफुल अख प्रोडक्टिव प्लांट प्रोड्यूस करा. दिस इज इजी बाय दिस haploids, and we can use these haploids for induction of mutations and mutation breeding. These are the this is the fourth application of plant tissue culture. The other application we will discuss in the next lecture. This is all for today. Assalamu alaikum.